Here's our garden tour so far. This is June 1st. We're in June now. These are my berries. Blueberries are growing here. We've got misty blueberries, jubilee, pink lemonade, and this was a raspberry plant that I got. It's not doing very well since I transplanted it, but we'll see. I'm holding out hope. So this year was pretty big for our garden upgrades. We went through and added all of this gravel. It's 3/4 inch 57 stone gravel, and it's been such an upgrade from the mulch that we had. I've got our beds going here. I've got some strawberries that are starting to come in. You can see the little buds there, little fruit. Very exciting. And in here, if you look really closely, you can see some little red onion sprouts coming in. We've got some marigolds around the perimeter. I can fill these beds a lot more. I've just been taking it kind of slow. And in this bed, we've got our lush, beautifully growing carrots. I mean, look at how big they are. We can take a little sneak peek here at this one. Icy orange. That's amazing. Here they go. I planted those in March. In here we've got some snap peas and my cucumber transplants that are not doing so hot, but I will probably end up getting some new plants to catch up. Got some spaghetti squash, more marigolds. Those are a little extra strawberry plant that I should probably put in the other bed, but it's fine. These are all potatoes. We've got russets. I believe these 4 are russets. I honestly don't even remember. And then these 4 are blue potatoes, which are doing really well. Then we come over to our pepper bed, which will also have eggplants on this side once they're ready to be put in the ground, which should be any day now. And we've got some growth already, some jalapenos in here. Got 2 of those little guys coming in. And over here we've got a nice, it's gonna be a red pepper soon. This is a Margaret Sweet Red. I'm very excited to give that a try. I've got another one coming in there as well. These are some more potatoes. These are kind of like a golden potato variety, and then I think one more russet. I probably should have labeled them because my brain is silly. And in here, this is our attempted 3 sisters bed. So we've got corn and green beans, and then zucchini and squash for the covering, for the ground covering. The corn stalks will grow, and the bean stalks will grow next to them and use them as a trellis. And then the squash will provide the ground cover to retain moisture. And this just showed up. This is cool. Got a lot of very interesting spores coming in. Now in this bed we've got our tomatoes, basil, rosemary, and some thyme that a friend gave me that I'm hoping will spread out a little bit more. It's already looking a lot more green. And this basil is already doubled in size since I planted it about 3 weeks ago. For these tomatoes, we've got lots of flowers. I'm hoping to start seeing some fruit in the next week or so. Now for this bed, I planted lavender around the borders, and inside are my onion transplants that are really not doing well. So I'm gonna have to throw either some more seeds in here or just call it a day with the onions and try something else. Here we've got more cucumbers. I think these are cantaloupe seeds that I planted. I don't really remember. More cucumbers, a loofah, a watermelon, peas, zucchini, some nice sage coming in. And yeah, that's pretty much it. That's the garden tour. It's been a really fun journey getting this set up, and as you can see, the pavers aren't set yet, so that's going to be next on our list. Once it's set, it'll look like this, nice and flush with the gravel, and I'm very excited to have a nice path out here because the gravel does not feel so great on bare feet. So yeah, I've got a couple other projects going on. Our chicken coop build is slow but steady. I have to level out the rest of the ground and just continue building it, and then that will be ready to house our laying hens. And eventually we might extend the run so that they can come into the garden and kind of do their thing, but I'm not so sure I want them eating all of my crops, so we'll just see about that. And while we're at it, we might as well just do a little quick tour of the meat bird situation. So in here we've got 19 Cornish cross. We did straight run this time, so I'm not sure what their sex is. I'm gonna stay in, silly. I just put in this trough because they were getting a little bit possessive and starting to bully a little bit over the hanging feeder. I'm also not a huge fan of that hanging feeder because I have to come out here and shake it to drop some of the food. I don't know if the food is just too light or what the problem with that is, if I need to change. Looks like I might be able to change like a setting on it, so I can mess with that. But yeah, they've got their heat lamp because it's been slightly chilly at night, although I'm sure they're totally fine now. But yep, 19 birds are definitely a lot stinkier than the 10 that we had before. And we're gonna have to move this tractor tomorrow and give them some space. Oh, here's this guy. I'm thinking this guy is definitely one of our roosters. Can only guess because of the comb that's coming in on his head. I mean, that thing is big. And if that's the case, we've got 2, maybe 3, maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know if that's even accurate. So we'll see. Let me know what you think about sexing chickens in the comments and tell me if you think these guys are roosters or if they're hens.